and this is So Inspired Designs. I hope you will be so inspired by the time you leave here that you will want to go create something of your own. So today I am going to work on my subscription box that I got from an affiliate that or a company that I'm an affiliate with. This was actually my January subscription box. As you can see, it says, let's see, I gotta figure out where my phone is. It is my January 2024 subscription. So she's already sending out February ones right now. So just so you know, the February box is already going out. So this particular subscription box is no longer available. However, she has lots. Okay, good. Thank you, Jeannie. But I still, like I said, I wanted to be in here a couple minutes early. It's called a Shenanigans Squad. I'm sure she still has many St. Patrick's Day decorating ideas or craft projects in there that you can grab a hold of, even though you can't get the subscription box. But I just want to showcase this. This is my friend Katie, and she is with Huckleberry Gems, and I love being an affiliate with her because I can show all of her cute little kits. And they're so much different. Everybody has different kits out there. Everybody has different wood cuts. So this is a wood kit. You paint it and you assemble it. Everybody has different ones and different, looks. And I like a lot of variety. So I love this one. It's so cute. This comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different craft projects in the whole box. So as you can see, they come packaged like this in these little cards. It gives you a picture example on the front to give you a guide, kind of what your finished product can look like. All the pieces that you need for that project are in here. She even has a QR code to give you information to her Facebook group. And then she also always includes an instruction sheet in here for you, okay? And this, again, is for the Facebook group. This shows you. Now, this is considered to be a tiered tray subscription, but I don't always use these items only on tiered tray. You can use them. A lot of them, they stand on their own. A lot of them do. So you don't always have to use them on a tiered tray. You can use them in other ways. You can put them on an actual sign or something like that for a project. If you want to hang something, you could even put it on your front door. If you have a cute front door wreath or sign or something like that, you could add them to that, or you can just sprinkle them around like I do a lot of times on my built-ins. So, it doesn't have to be just for tiered tray. It's just you're getting all kind of a theme in one tiered tray. And she offers other ones that aren't necessarily a season. So if you're looking for Easter or spring or just, some other fun reasons to have a tiered tray theme, then you can check her out. And I did not post a link because I am behind. Like I said, I'm behind. I didn't post my subscription link here, but I will put it in the comments. So let me just see if I can do that right quick. I have it over here, and you can just go and check out her website when you get a chance. Let me put my link to her real quick. Like I said, I usually have all this stuff up, so all I have to do is touch one place and I've got it ready to go. And I did not get that done this morning. But I am happy to report I have made some progress in the craft room. Hooray! Even though yesterday was a very busy day, if you followed me at all, I moved into this house the end of October, and so I'm still trying to put it together. And I am finally to the craft room. And once I get the craft room done, then I can, get the rest of it, like tweak it, but at least get the craft room unpacked and organized and set up the way I want it to be. So I did finally make some progress on that, even though it was a very busy day. I didn't even get in here to start working significantly until probably 4:30. So I just had a lot of things I had to do. All right, where is my link? Hang on, guys. I'm going to get the link. Oh, I might have to search because I'm not focusing enough to read. There we go. Okay, here we go. And let me just put this link in the comments, and I will pin it. You know what? I'll put this one. I do have the St. Patty's Day box here. I'm surprised I actually set up a link for that. And I apologize. Hopefully you guys can't hear. My husband has meetings all morning on Fridays. And of course they're virtual, and he doesn't wear earbuds, you guys. And so I can hear him. Hopefully you guys cannot. So let's see here. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I usually have all this stuff ready to go. Here we go. We're going to pin this. You guys know I'm not going to finish this box today anyway. It's a process. It's a work in progress. And I love that about it, okay? I love that about it. Okay, so also she gives you instructions, what materials you're going to need. So she does not supply the paint. So you either need to get into your stash, or she also gives you, if you're wanting to recreate exactly what she has on the card and make it look just like she does. I never do that. Y'all know that. I go with my color scheme and my color, what I prefer. But if you wanted to follow it exactly, she gives you her paint colors. She tells you exactly what colors she's got. It's a color planner, and she is so organized. In that Facebook group as well, you guys, she also has done this past week. So she used to color match at Home Depot, and then something was going wrong with that. I don't remember what it was. And she used to use folk art, and I don't know if you guys have realized that it's a lot harder to find folk art now. So I'm just trying to decide which one of these cuties I want to start. I feel like maybe we should do Shenanigans Squad. Although, yeah, maybe we'll do that to start with. But I'm really wanting this one because I am feeling all the mushrooms. I'm feeling all the mushrooms. We'll talk about that in a minute. But she actually has gone in and done a complete helper guide in her group about paint colors. So you might want to check it out just for that. If you have trouble, if you struggle with finding the right paint colors or finding things, then you might want to go there. But this has step-by-step instruction. It also tells you what you need: paintbrushes, different sizes, or makeup wedges, paper towels, a palette or something for mixing your paints, things, those like that. She tells you exactly what you need. She actually has a YouTube channel also, and she's probably already put this one on there. So these are probably the first two that I'm going to get started on. I'll pull this out. I'm not real super optimistic that we're going to get to that today, but I will pull it out. But anyway, that's what we're going to work on today. So we're going to get our green on, and I'm going to try to scoot you over this way just a little bit. And let's go. So I always keep this out for a reference, just so I can kind of see. I'm a very visual person. A lot of creators are, I think. But I am going to just keep that out so I can kind of see it. I do have my little turntable here. We could probably just use that. I just need some more tape. So things are a little haphazard. They got moved around a little bit more last night, but I tried to at least have everything close to me that I might need for today. So hopefully, I don't know if those are sticky enough. We'll leave them on there and we'll see. So how is your morning going? How's your day going? Does anybody have any great plans for this weekend? I'd love to hear it. Let me know. This weekend is my husband's birthday. So I am basically at his disposal. So I did not make plans. I will be flexible. I know on Sunday what we're doing, but I'll be flexible tomorrow. Like I said, I want to work in this craft room, get it straight, get it organized. You guys, it's supposed to get up to 64 here today. So I'm probably going to go run some errands this afternoon and get out of the house because I haven't been out. Like, I've run errands, but it's not been anything fun, and it's not really been anything a lot for me. So today is I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of time to get out and just kind of do one little thing I love that I enjoy. No, you're not, Lori. No, you are not. That is crazy. So my sister lives in Maryland. I cannot believe that you're going to get snow overnight. That is absolutely blows my mind. I don't know what the rest of, I think it's only supposed to be in the 50s on Sunday, which is his birthday, and we're going to be outside. He wants me to go golfing with him. So hopefully it won't be too cold because I don't like golfing when it's cold. I don't like golfing when it's too hot, and I don't like golfing when it's too cold. So that is crazy. I cannot believe that. Okay, I just don't think those are going to do anything. So we're just going to take them off. We're going to take them off. Now, what I did do really quickly, and I might even grab some of my blues, you guys, because, you know, St. Patrick's Day doesn't have to be a traditional like this color green, or even this color green. It can be any color green. It can be any color you want it. It doesn't even have to be green, I suppose, but we always associate it with that, right? But, you know, lucky four-leaf clovers sometimes are lighter green. So I pulled out a bunch of my greens, but I may even grab some of my blues that are over here just to sprinkle them in a little bit. We'll just see. I'll bring them over. And my little iridescent one that kind of has like a rainbow in it. I got a rainbow this time on my nail, on my one nail, because I'm like, oh, well, St. Patrick's Day, rainbow, you know. So we're going to put all of those up there. I don't know what we're going to use. We're going to see. We're going to see. I might do like the background in like one of these kind of greens, a very bluish green, and then do everything on top of it in a green. But I did pull out a bunch of different shades. I'm like, oh, I don't know. What am I feeling? What am I feeling today? I don't know. But once I get started with the color scheme, I usually keep that whole color. Yeah, 1 to 3 inches or nothing. That's so funny. Yeah, that's definitely how it works there. But once I get a color scheme in line, then I usually like try to do the whole kit, all the pieces with at least some of those same colors involved, so it all kind of ties together. It doesn't have to matchy, but just so it ties together. Okay. All right. Let me get this pulled out. Yes, I'm still using my Valentine cup. It was clean and it was there. And I haven't made one for St. Patrick's Day. I do have transfers that I could use to make one for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to have to, and I already used that green cup, right? I could have gone and I could have used that green one for that. I didn't think about it. I used it for like an everyday because I like green. All right, so what I'm doing right now, if you're wondering, I'm going to get one more piece of tape. I like to tape my wood pieces down before I start painting them, so that they just kind of stay still. And it helps me be a little less messy. Now, I am working with paint, so I probably should have like a smock on, but I didn't grab one of those. Again, some of that stuff is just tucked away and I can't get to it, so I like to represent all the different holidays and stuff that we're doing. We're gonna do, so especially these words. I love the fonts she chooses. They're so fun. The cool thing about these, why I really like Katie's, I like like I said, I'll do all the different kits and I like lots of different ones. But the reason I love Katie's is, look, do you see what that is on the back? Hopefully I can get the light over here, right? It's basically a sticker. It's a big, huge MDF board sticker. So that always makes it so much easier to assemble it once you're done. So I have quite a few different mushroom things that I've grabbed this year for adding into my decor. And I feel like they can come out for St. Patrick's Day and stay out for spring. And so I will be painting some of those at some point too. But, all right, so I'm gonna try to keep similar things together. There's my words. What is that? Oh, that's the buckle for his hat. Oh, and that's for his hat. Okay. I'm like, what is that? All right. I will probably not use gold though, you guys. I'll tell you that right now. I am not much of a gold person when it comes to decorating. I don't use much gold. I will use copper sometimes, and I'm looking over here at my stuff that I have, and you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking rose gold. Okay, hang on. I want to grab my rose gold, because I could use that for the buckle. I could pull that color into our color scheme, and I think that would be super fun. So hang on for me a sec. Just thought of that one. We can use rose gold. I don't mind rose gold. So that's copper. Where are you, rose gold? Here we go. There's copper and rose gold. So we'll see. I'll see which one feels right when I get the color on the actual place that I need it to be. Now, I also have some makeup sponges, and I have a bunch of paintbrushes over here too. So, all right. These were just from the Dollar Tree, and this was ones I could find the time I went. So I'm just going to cut off little pieces of them to use. You guys, I really hope you can't hear. You can't hear him, can you? He's in the room next door, but he didn't shut his door. My door's shut, but his door's not. So, all right, let's see. The hat we're going to do in a darker green. I'm not going to do it in black. Katie did it in black, but I'm not going to do it in black. I'm going to do it in a darker green. Like probably one of my main green colors that I'm going to choose. And she's done the I'm not going to do the shamrocks. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. This is the hard part for me, you guys. I like so many different colors that it's really hard for me. I don't think I'm going to create any of my own colors. These will be in a lighter color. This will definitely be in a lighter color so that they'll show up on whatever the dark background is. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, there we go. I have an extra one. So we should be good there. Let me grab something to put some paint on. No, we might be all right. We'll probably, yeah, we'll be all right. I'll pull this over here just in case I need it, but, oh, that's the wrong side. Okay, so let's get started. We'll get started with this piece. So that's your background piece. You know, you're going to see that the most, right? I hope you guys can see okay. I have been asking my viewers when I'm doing projects on Facebook, which type of view they like, whether they like where I have my stand and showing down, or whether they like this kind of view, and I've been told this view so far. So that's what I'm working with today. So hopefully you guys can see okay. I feel like I have everything in the frame. All right, so we're gonna do this one. Gosh, it's hard. So I have like that's a basic Kelly green. That's a basic Kelly green. Wow, it's hard. And so is this one, although that one looks a little darker. I a lot of times look at the bottom of it. That definitely has blue tones in it, which I do like. We do have our spring green, which of course I have 3 of them over there, and I grabbed the one that hasn't been opened yet. It's okay, it'll be all right. And then I have this color green is really pretty. It's hunter green, so it's very similar to what I have going on, but I'm not sure that I like that much of a contrast. So, and our leprechaun can be different. He can have a much more festive hat. So, let me think, does this go together? I don't think those go together. That's why I'm like, well, I could do the background in one and the hat in another, but I'm not sure that those go very well together. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for brighter colors. I think that's the thing. I'm definitely ready for brighter colors. I'm trying to figure out, he's going to have a completely different color hat. Good morning, Jeannie. You guys, up after me is my friend Christy with My Artful Adventures. I kind of snuck in here at the last minute. We're going to go with this green. Let's see if I can get it to come out. I kind of snuck in at the last minute. I wasn't sure whether I would be available to participate today in Friday Friends because it's my husband's birthday weekend, and I wasn't sure whether we might go away or he might want to do something special, and I wanted to just be completely open to that. So I did not schedule until earlier this week when he kind of let me know what his plans were. And so I was like, hey gals, I'm not, I'm free Friday if you want me to hop on. And they already had from 12 to, I'm not sure how late it goes today. I don't know that I looked that detailed to see how late it goes today, but so I said, if you want, I can hop on first. And 11 o'clock is not early, you guys, but I tend to do a lot of my stuff first thing in the morning around the house. And so, I've already cleaned the bathroom, and then of course I wanted to get a shower today. It was shower day. I needed to, well, it was hair wash day is what I should have said. It was hair wash day. I don't wash my hair every day. I don't know if you guys do or not, but I don't have to. Luckily, I don't have oily hair, and I've never really had to wash it a lot, and it's healthier for me to let it not be washed every day. So it was hair wash day. And then I just, you know, cleaning the kitchen up and all the fun stuff. So I tend to get that stuff done first thing, and then I'm like, oh no, I need to hurry up. So 11 o'clock kind of feels like it's early, but it's not. All right, so I've done one coat on that. I definitely feel like I need another coat. I do like the color. It's looking pretty. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. All right, so we'll leave that over there. And then for Shenanigans Squad, we are going to do that in this... no, we're not. Okay, help me out here. This is where I'm struggling right now. Do I do the hat in this bluish? It is a green color. It's called Key West. It's got a lot of green in it, but it is obviously a blue color as well. Do I do it in this color, the hat in this color, or the words in this color? Which color do you guys think? I'm going to use this color for the other one. So what do you think? The hat or the words in this color here? And then this color is going to be the other, whichever one y'all don't choose. I can go ahead and do the 4-leaf clovers. I don't know if I like them. So she has them done in gold. I'm not sure if I like them in gold or not, or whether I want to do them in the same green. I guess I could go ahead and do it in either of these colors. So that's a copper and that's rose gold. The copper might not be bad because it's got a lot of pink to it. Let me know, you guys. What do you think? The hat or the words in this bluish green color? Make it different with the hat. Okay, let's do it. We're going to have a fun leprechaun. Okay. We'll do this and the buckle in this is called Fiery Copper. It is a folk art sugar metallic, whatever that means. I've opened this before. I don't know why I'm not getting it out. Why is it not coming out? I think I gotta cut that part off. Maybe I just opened the lid before. Thank you, Christy. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to grab a little piece of this. You know what, guys? I'm going to cut that a little bit more. I'm going to cut it a little bit more because I can use that piece. That way I'm not like wasting it all. Ooh, it's so pretty. So we'll do these and the buckle to the hat. And that definitely, it's a very sheer type of acrylic paint, even though it's got the metallic and it's also got, it's metallic and sparkle, y'all. It's got glitter in it too, which I love. But it's very sheer because of it. Words in the turquoise. Uh-oh. I'm good. I need a tiebreaker. I need a tiebreaker. I've got one saying the hat, one saying the words. I need a tiebreaker. Come on, gals. Let me know. All right. This, I can't decide this until I know what this is. All right, guys, I need a tiebreaker. I'm going to grab the other green that's already open. I feel like I'm off camera more than I am on today. That's okay. That's okay. What do you guys think? I need a tiebreaker. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. What you guys think? Oh, you guys, I didn't realize I did that. When I opened that, I got dry stuff on there. The hat. Okay, we got a tiebreaker. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. That's so pretty. Guys, I'm going to put some bling on some of this stuff, so it's going to be fine. If you're like, oh my gosh, what's that got to do with St. Patrick's? I'm telling you, that's the cool thing about DIY is you get to choose. I got way too much on here, but you get to choose. Oh, goodness sake, I got way too much on here. And you guys, my St. Patrick's Day ended up being a bust. My poor hubby ended up getting sick later that day. He was fine that morning. So I'm thankful we did go out to breakfast at least. You missed the beginning. That's all right. We're good. You're good. You're catching up, girlfriend. Okay, so we're going to do the words. Where's my other one? Oh, that sounds good. The dog's out there choking on something. Hope he didn't get into something he's not supposed to. That's a very strong probability. And honestly, you guys, you know what I might do? Is I might do it the green over top of this. So it's going to be completely different and kind of a mix. Make it a little bit of fun. I have paint left over on there anyway, and then that way everything will tie together. I'm going to put a little bit of green on here, so then everything will kind of tie together anyway, right? So we're going to put some green on there, and then you guys, I should offload my paint when I do that, and I never do. I'm going to have to put more than one coat on all this stuff anyway. I always do. This wood sucks it right up. I was hearing thumping. I couldn't tell what it was. I think it's Zero's tail. He hears me, and my door's shut all the way, so he can't even come in here. He hears me talking about him. He's got a ball. I can hear him. He wants to bring me a ball. Buddy, I'm working. You can't come in right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do this second cup. Oh, I need a wipe. Getting paint on me. This is real paint, y'all, so you gotta be careful with it. I don't mind getting paint on my hands. Just be careful if you get it on your clothes. I don't know whether the acrylic would wash out or not. I don't know. I don't know if it's like when you're painting a house, you know. I try not to get it on my clothes, so. All right. So this is what we're working with so far. Like I said, this is like a Kelly green. And if you ever have any questions about any of the colors I'm using, any of the techniques, or any of the products, please feel free to ask in comments or send me a message. If you ask in comments, it might be the same question someone else has. There's no such thing as a dumb question. And if you're here for the replay, I appreciate you being here for the replay. Thank you. And please say hi and let me know that you stopped by. I'd love to interact with y'all. To me, it's much more fun to craft with friends. I mean, I can sit here all day long, anytime I want, and come on here and craft by myself if I want to in this room. But it's more fun to craft with friends. If I didn't want to share it with friends, then I would have never started a page. I'd just be here working away. Speaking of friends, please check out on my page. I do have a craft along scheduled for the end of this month. And I'd love to have you guys come join us. It's just a time to sit together and be virtual with each other, and you craft in your PJs and just work on a craft project and just kind of visit with each other while we're crafting without having to load up anything or haul anything off. I'm liking that. I'm thinking that's probably good with just 2 coats, so that's a plus. We definitely need to add some more to our rose, or our, this is copper, y'all. This is copper. Maybe I will squirt it here instead first, since I have it. This is just a little piece of leftover parchment paper from when I had done some heat setting, and it picked up a little ink on it, and so I don't like to keep using it once I've done that. I usually reuse my parchment paper over and over, but I don't like to do that once it has some ink on it, just in case it would transfer it onto the next document. So, document. What's the word? Oh my gosh. To the next project. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. Hopefully, 2 coats is going to be all we need for all this stuff. We might be able to get started on our mushroom. I grabbed a cute mushroom from, I think it was Hobby Lobby, to paint as well. So I'll be actually like, it's like a pottery, like a ceramic type that I can't wait to paint this month. I think 2 coats is good on that. Let's add a little bit of this to here. I might do it all in green and then just add a little bit of, do it in the green and then add a little bit of the blue on top. Just dab a little bit of blue on top. Just for some fun, just for a little bit more fun. I have to go by the library. I have a book that I ordered, and it's gonna go away by tomorrow if I don't go get it. And I think I'm gonna try to hop into thank you, Jeannie. I think I'm gonna try to hop into a thrift store. I have not been in a thrift store since September. Maybe, possibly the beginning of October. And I have a ton of them around me, so. And I'm actually looking for a place that I can consign with. So with some of my finished goods and things that I create, you know, I have an abundance of it. And I have like 2 big boxes, big packing boxes in the other room of stuff that is for resale. So it just takes up a lot of room. All right, everything has been done. I think the only thing that might need one more coat is that, my little shamrocks. So let's hit it with the dryer. And then I'll dab a little tiny hint of blue around the bottom of the Shenanigans word. And then we'll be able to assemble. So we're just gonna make sure everything's dry before we start assembling. And I don't know if you guys saw my post yesterday or not, but the pollen has started here already. So, woohoo for me. I already struggle with my eye watering when it's not bad. And then when that hits, woo, you guys, I'm just like, I don't even know why I put makeup on when I do that. I was hoping maybe I won't have too much trouble with it this year, because a lot of times when I move to a new area, this is how it's been for me in the past. We've moved a lot. When I move to a new area, it takes a couple years for the allergens in that area to start bugging me, to start bothering me. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the blue down here at the bottom. And I was hoping maybe that was the case. And like, for example, when I've lived in North Carolina for a long time, many years I've lived in North Carolina. And when I would go home to visit in Maryland, if I was fine usually, unless I was there for like more than 2 days. And then it would start kicking in. My allergies up there would start kicking in. Isn't it crazy how some of us are more prone to allergies than others? My husband's never suffered with allergies, but all of my kids have some kind of allergy, one or as well. There we go. Just a hint of blue. I don't want it to be overpowering, but just something to give it some interest. So let's hit these guys one more time and then we're going to assemble it. You guys are going to see how easy this part is. I guess copper kind of makes sense because I don't know, when you guys think of Ireland, what colors do you think of? I think of, you know, copper. I don't know why, like, you know, because I get, maybe because there's a lot of redheads that are Irish, obviously Scottish too, but I don't know. I kind of think of copper, copper pennies, and I don't know. I think of copper when I think of, okay, so now this is now what we're going to use this as our guide because we have this so we know where our words go, but we don't necessarily see where the placement of our other items are. Okay, so I'm going to take, first thing I'm going to do with this, I'm going to have to flip it around. So hopefully you guys can see. Okay, I'll try to keep it in this frame. I'm going to take off my sticker part off the back here. And we're going to place this first because this is obviously supposed to be the center. So actually, you know what, you guys? I think I'll do better upside down. I'm just kind of using hers as a guide. So now it's already sticky. I don't have to apply any glue. That's the best part. So obviously, I need to, I'm just kind of looking at hers as a guide, and I'm using that one shiplap kind of line there as my help. And before I press it down, actually has it a little lower, before I press it down, I'm just kind of trying to make sure it's where I want it. And now I'm going to do this. And honestly, you guys, I think, you know what I think I'm going to do here at the top? Okay, see if I can do this on the edge. It has, like, you know, the way a hat is, it's trying to make it dimensional, right? It's trying to make it dimensional. I think I'm going to hit it with a little tiny bit of green up here in the top. Okay, just a little bit, just to add a little bit more interest. I haven't decided, if you can believe it, I haven't decided yet what's getting bling. I usually add my my shimmers or my glitter paint after I have it assembled. So I haven't decided that part yet, but here, so that's done. That's placed down. Now we're going to take the back off of this. And I did include the link in the comments of my video. If you guys aren't already in the Take 5 group, we just would love to have you over there so you can see all the different creators and what they bring to the table. Everybody has a little something different. Let's see, does it go this way? I think it does. It does have a little tiny bit of a curve to it. I don't know that you guys can see that. A little bit of a curve to it. So I'm just trying to say, which way should it go? Curve up or curve down? I think we're going to say it curves up. Just kind of scooching it into place. And we keep the videos up on there so the replays are always available. It's a free group. It's just a little place where you get some creative inspiration. I did hit that again, right? I think it's dry enough. We can go ahead and do it. This is where it's really nice on these little tiny pieces. If you can get the sticker part off. Some days are easier than others. Now, she's got the buckle going this way. I don't know if it matters, but we'll try to do that too, since that's what she's doing. Oh my gosh, it's so dang cute. How cute is this? What is it about little stuff that just... All right. So there we have it. So far, I can actually pull that up and show you guys. Now, obviously the back here is not finished. We could do, if only I had my St. Patrick's box out. I don't. It's behind something I can't even get to. I know where it is, but I can't get it easily. I'll probably finish this off like Mod Podge a napkin or something on the back of it just to give it some more fun. Hopefully I have a napkin that maybe has some similar stuff. But see, that's what we've got so far. Is that not cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry just a few more minutes. We're gonna pull these off. Now guys, be careful with these fonts when they're like this. Hi Nicholas, thanks for joining us. When the fonts are like this, how it's so small and thin, be careful because, you know, if you squeeze it too hard or tweak it too much, it could break off. You don't want that to happen. Not that you couldn't still use it, but then you've got to try to fix it. So we got to try to be a little gentle with it. And if you're new here, I'd love to know where you're watching from, you guys. Today I'm seeing people that I know, except Nicholas, that's new. I know where everybody's at in the U.S. And let me know what's going on with you. My sister in Maryland says they're calling for snow tonight. It's going to be 64 here. I'm not sure what it's up to yet. It's going to be 64 here in North Carolina where I live. I live out on the coast, almost to South Carolina. We're almost in South Carolina. Okay, I got to flip this around, y'all. I don't know. Can I do it upside down? Sometimes I do better upside down. It all depends. If my eye stops watering. We're about a hop, skip, and a jump away from South Carolina. So pretty far south. But what's funny is like last weekend, it got in this low 70s up near Raleigh, which is where we moved from. And we were still in the 60s here. So hopefully you're in Illinois and you just got snow. Oh my goodness. Wow. I have not watched the weather, y'all. I don't watch a lot of I don't watch news, period. I only have a couple sources I get my information from. And I haven't really paid attention to the weather, so I didn't realize that. I didn't even know that earlier this week, didn't New York get snow? I was like, what? I didn't know anybody was getting snow. Wow. Winter's not over yet. It feels like it here, you guys. So that's like, I'm looking around the house today and I'm like, okay, I need this winter stuff gone. So I'm learning since I'm new here to the area, you know, I felt like I could get away through February with winter decor up with my Valentine sprinkled in. But here, because it's been so much nicer, and more temperate, we don't have huge jumps. We have had some, but we don't have huge, oh my gosh, you guys, this one's really giving me a hard time. Huge jumps in the temperature. And it's stayed, you know, it's not gotten really, really cold a lot. That I'm feeling like, okay, so I think the way it's going to work, look at this cute little S. I love that S. I'm a little partial to S's. I think that's good because this helps you kind of figure out where do I need to put it because it has embossing in it. Looking cute. I don't know if you guys can tell that I added some of the blue. I see a little bit of the blue in there. Can you see it? So I'm thinking that like the beginning, January 1st, I'm going to have to take the Christmas and put it away, which I usually let it stay up. I'll leave the tree up because I usually let it stay up until after at least January 6th. But I think the Christmas is going to have to go away the very first part of January and just sprinkle my winter in. And then I'll take my tree down and after the 6th, and then the winter can stay up through the end of January, and then it's going to have to come down because I've been feeling this way for a couple weeks or at least a week. And I'm just like, okay, winter, it feels like it's over here. So that's good. That's not that we won't necessarily get another cold snap. You guys, I'm trying to peel off. This is awesome because I don't have to glue it, but sometimes it's hard to get it's like the bag in the produce section of the grocery store. Just sometimes hard to get them started. There we go. Once you get it started, you usually can get all of it. But, so that's what I'm thinking. And so like, yep, this winter stuff needs to get out of here. So we'll see. If I can get my craft room done, then that's the next thing on the list. Get the winter put away. And then I'm going to start sprinkling in some other, you know, more springish decor. I will put out some St. Patrick's Day stuff if I can find it. I will put out some St. Patrick's stuff. If not, it'll be just what I make. I'll sprinkle that out, at least on my coffee bar. The couple little areas that I have that I always decorate for the reasons or seasons. It's my coffee bar, and I have a little shelving thing in my kitchen dining room area that I added in December that I kind of decorate for that, for the seasons. So if I can at least get those areas done, I'm sure I'll do a few crafts. And so I'll have these kinds of things that I can sprinkle about. And then after St. Patrick's Day, they can come down and it'll just be, I'll have to put in my bunnies. But I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do for spring. I got to find that stuff too. Hey, Barb, no problem, my friend. You know, you have to work. All right, come on off of there. Almost, you guys, almost. I was thinking we could get started on one of the other ones. We probably will. We will. I can at least do the, what do you call them? Horseshoes. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so again, we're glad you're here. Anytime you come. Okay, so these are shaped differently. This one angles in, this one angles that way. So I do want it to kind of to be on the correct side so that they kind of draw your eye into the middle. Thank you, ladies, for sprinkling, as always. It helps me, brings me joy to share my love of creating with the universe. So we are working on my subscription kit with a company called Huckleberry Gems that I am an affiliate with. I have included the link in my comments. You can always message me for it as well. I'll send you it. She has lots of different options. She even has she's mailing out the February one already. So I'm sure it has Easter stuff in it or spring. She has lots of different kinds of things on her website that are wood kits. She has interchangeable chalk. She has, I don't know, lots of different things. So even if you don't like this particular kit, there might be something else you like. Give her a look. She's a small business babe as well. She's actually located in Iowa. So, but she has a heart for sharing, creating as well. I love to support other small business owners any way I can. The big stores get stuff all the time. They don't need us. Look, finished off. So I will do something on the back for sure. If I don't find a napkin or a piece of fabric or even, I don't think, you guys, I wonder if, maybe, let's look through. I did find some paper last night when I was putting things away. Let me move this stuff. Maybe we'll find something together. I did find some paper. When I was cleaning up, I could put something on the back. If I find anything that I love, look at that. That might work. And it's about the right size. This is one of those little Life is a Journey book. Love these kind of things. Life's Journey, excuse me, 6x6 paper pad. I have had it forever. I've had it forever. I have that. I have some all different kinds of paper. Even the Dollar Tree has paper now, y'all. Let's see. I also have, oh, see, I did find some paper last night. Oh, that's a fun spring one, isn't it, you guys? Look at that. Argyle. I love Argyle. Do you? Ooh, that's pretty. But I don't really have that color going on, so I don't want to do that. That's another one that looks springy. So you never know. I do have some paper down here. We might find the one we want. Oh, isn't that one fun? Not quite what I want. I don't think that quite goes with what I'm doing here. But I'm going to pick out a paper. Oh, look at that one, y'all. Wait a minute now. Not sure, because you know me, I like the bright. That does kind of pull in the spring green. I don't know, you guys. Let's pull out a couple options. Maybe you guys can help me decide. That would be awesome. Let's see. And then this is the paper I found when I was doing my little sign for my buddy last week. They did get it. This paper pack was on clearance at Hobby Lobby in the very back, if y'all don't know where it is. Look how cute the bunnies are, y'all. Let's see. I have a few more minutes, so if I can find it. Oh, look at that pretty fall paper. So this is like a hodgepodge. Oh, that's vellum. Ooh, look at that pretty heart vellum. That is pretty. All right, I'm not seeing anything in there, but let's see. What do you guys think? Which one do you think would be more fun to have on the back of here? Obviously, I won't do it on the back of everything. I won't be able to do it on the back of everything, but unless I find a big piece in this pack, which is a 12 by 12 pack that I bought, that sold me right there. That for that one piece of paper. I paid $6.99. Hello, the flocking bench. Tell me your name, friend. I'm sure you have a name that goes along with that. How are you? Welcome to our day, Friday with Friends. Welcome to my page. I am so happy to have you here, especially if you're new. That is so exciting. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Oh, that's awesome, but I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, what is it? Whoa. Oh, I thought it was just rainbow paper. You guys, look at this. I thought it was just rainbow paper, and I was like, rainbow, of course. Hey, Renee. But it's not. It's like a whole little... It's like a school thing. Oh, that's so cute. Now I got to figure out how to get back in there. Let's see if there's any other green here. I have some green that I could use on multiple. Okay, so there is some rainbow, but I don't like that one. You know, I always think of the rainbow with the St. Patrick's as well. But that one's like 2 primary colors. I don't want to do that. That one's super fun. A lot of fun ones in here, but I'm not sure I'm finding one that's going to be better than one of the 2 I just showed you. Ooh, there's cactus. Or no, palm trees. That's a beach. Let's see, guys. I'm not finding anything else here. What do you think? Do you guys like either one of these papers that I showed you? For the back of this, it's not that they all have to be exactly the same. Hey, Tammy. How are you, friend? On Facebook Mystery. Okay. No problem. No problem. You can do you. You do you. Well, thank you. I'll just call you. What should I call you? How should I call you? Renee, how are you today, friend? What do you guys think? What should I put on the back of here? Because I'm going to Mod Podge something on the back of here. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in comments. I don't know. I'm kind of... I mean, that's more subtle, obviously. And then that one is like, bam. That one is what's drawing me. You like that one, Lori? What do you guys think? You liking this one too? I'm feeling that one. I don't know if I'll find anything else that will ever go with that, but I'm liking that one too. And I actually have some Mod Podge. And I actually have somewhere, I have a foam brush. So we could go ahead and do this and actually just finish 101. Well, they're both green, Barb. The little one. Green. Everybody's saying green. They're both green. They're both green, you guys. This one's like a light, like yellowy green, and this one's more of a bright green. I think everybody's saying this one, if I'm not mistaken. But that is green too. It's more like this, but not as blue. Does that make sense? It's got more yellow in it. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. I think everybody's saying this one. They say the green one. Y'all are cracking me yet. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We'll finish it. We'll finish it now. I'm going to draw a circle. I don't want to waste the whole thing. You never know. You never know. I am going to draw it a little bit bigger than what I need, but you never know. I might need a little piece of this green for something else, right? So we're going to draw our circle so we don't just waste the whole thing. May or may not finish this part. It's okay. I've got 4 minutes. Y'all think I can do it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's very thin paper. We're just going to draw a circle and cut it out. We're just making our life a little easier when we Mod Podge it. You know, if I don't finish it, I always post a picture. We usually wait and post our projects at the end of the day on the Take 5 group. We might post it on our page earlier, but it gets posted in the Take 5 group at the end of the day to kind of show you and give you a link back to replays in case you've ever missed any. So obviously not everybody can sit here and watch all day long, but if you see a picture in the group and you say, oh, I like that project, wonder how she did it, then usually there's a link included. You can go right to it and go watch that one as a replay. I'm hoping this has inspired you to do something creative today or this weekend if you have time. You know, creativity can be anything. And we also, of course, advise you to take 5. You know, take 5 for your health. If we just take 5 for little things here and there, They can make big impacts. Big impacts, you guys. Okay. Let's see. We're racing against the clock. Up after me is my friend Christy with My Artful Adventures, and she always has something fabulous. On Wednesday, she did a painting project. A lot of times she'll do paper crafting. She's quite the expert paper crafter. Lori, she makes me want to get back into my paper crafting so badly. She will inspire you to do that. I'm not sure. I didn't ask her what she was going to get up to today. We don't always know what the others are doing. Sometimes we do, but we haven't really had those kind of conversations like, okay, what's everybody working on tomorrow? Everybody let everybody else know what they're working on tomorrow. It might be a good idea, just that way we can tell you, hey, guess what? She's going to be doing this. Or not that we always remember. Sometimes we don't even remember who's up after us. So, you know, depends on how together we are that particular day. All right, so I'm just loading this. I'm not getting much off that lid, so I'm just loading this up with Mod Podge, and you know how to Mod Podge if you're a crafter. If you don't, this is how you do it. You just load it up. I'm not going to do the dry and iron method. I'm going to do the wet method. It's not my favorite one, but because of the amount of time and because I decided this last minute, I'm just doing it this way. So it's going to be wet, and I'm going to put my paper on here, and then I'm going to sand it off. And it's going to be one finished piece of my kit. And what did I tell you guys at the beginning? Did I say it was 5 pieces in there? 5 or 6 pieces in the whole kit. The kit is linked in the description. I would love to have you guys check it out. Check out Katie's site. Okay. I'm not going to pay attention. Yes, I am. Because it will matter to me. It will matter to me about what direction. I have my arrows pointing, my little, whatever they are, pointing. I'm going to get it on there, and I'm going to kind of scooch it around. So I just did enough to get a little extra. If you can see, there's just the tiniest bit extra there. I'm going to make sure it is on the paper doesn't wrinkle as much as, like, if I'm using, yeah, sometimes we don't know. That's true, Jeannie. Sometimes we don't. If I'm using tissue paper, I definitely do the dry version because I don't like it when it gets all it can tear easily and wrinkle. But this paper is holding up pretty good. So I'm just going to make sure it is adhered really well. I'm going to take a sanding block. And as I've told you guys before, when you're sanding after Mod Podge, you always sand down. Down, down, down. Okay? And it's just going to pull off that little tiny bit of an edge that I had left on there. So I hope you loved this idea. Thanks for joining me and let me come into your world and share my idea with you today. I hope that you'll stay tuned for more fun in Take 5. And